Alright, in this video we are going to cover hardware assign. This is basically the area that you control right here, these eight pedals right here. Obviously, if you set up a set list, you control these two and your tempo, but this is the main area where you're going to focus on. So if you notice, I've got the boost up here, my TS9, my black OP, which is the rat, my bucket brigade delay, and down here it's different. So I have it set up so when I start the song, which this is a song Zeal, there's a pretty thick chorus on it. So the chorus pedal comes on in the intro. I go to the chorus, I add the boost, go to the instrumental, it now adds my tube screamer, and then on all in, it goes to the black OP overdrive, also known as a rat, and then it also shuts off my chorus pedal, which you can see here because it's not lit. So what happens, you go like this, was that. So we're going to cover how to do this. First thing you want to do, grab your little jog wheel here. You're going to turn this thing till you get to that little 3-dot ellipsis over there. You're going to go here, you're going to go to hardware assign. So now you're in the hardware assign. The way this is set up corresponds with everything here. So say I want to change my delay and put it over here. I'm going to take that, put it over there. It automatically swaps them. It doesn't shift it down. It'll swap the two of them. So you can set it up like that if you want to shut on and off your delay and you want it over here. You can do it that way. We're going to bring this back because I like to have all my boosts and overdrives here first. I'm probably not going to mess too much with that delay. If the delay is kind of too much, then I'll shut it off. But normally I just use these 4 switches and that's it. Sometimes on the chorus, if I'm playing with a little lower output guitar, say I'm playing with my my Strat, I might kick in the TS9. If everybody else is playing really hard and really loud, I'll kick in this TS9, or I'll put my foot over both of them. And what that'll do is it'll shut that one off, turn that one on. So you can also set it up like that. I highly recommend that. If you're going to run this in pedal board mode, I recommend you do that. You set your overdrives up next to each other. You can shut one on, turn the other one off, and just go like that as you build it up. Or if you want to stack them, you can always add in that other one. Or you just set it up like this. So we'll walk through that right now. Okay, so you notice these are all green and they have scene set up. And this is one of the cool things that kind of sold me on this pedal over here. Okay, you can go to, let's go to edit. So now you've got everything that's on in this rig. Your white boost is off, your TS9 is off, your rat is off, chorus is on, wah, no change, because I'm not using that in this patch at all. So I'm not even going to mess with that. I'm just going to leave it on no change. You can see everything that's on and everything that's off. So when you're in this thing right here, say you decide you want your boost on, you hit that till it says on, then you back out. Now it'll be on when you hit your intro. So it's all going to depend on your song. For me, I want it off, so I'm going to set it up like that. You can also change the color of this. So if you want yours to go in a certain color order as you go through the song, so like you always remember, okay, blue is going to be my intro, red is going to be my chorus, all in is going to be pink or whatever. You can change that over here. So now we just change that to a different color. Oh, let's get back. If you push on a blank space, it's going to back up. So see, so now you can see that's kind of more of a brownish color. You can make that blue. Like I said, you can make it change different colors. I keep mine all the same. I like to keep mine all green. Okay, so now we've edited this one. You do the same thing with the next one. You go to edit, You turn on whatever pedals you want on and whatever ones you want off. So some of the songs that we do, I have two separate delays. So one comes on during the verse, the other delay or a different delay comes on. So I shut one on, turn it off. You can even use the same delay, exact same delay pedal, just make a duplicate of it inside your board, and then you can either change the timing, you can change, the feedback, however you want to set that up. So that's what's cool about that. So the other thing that's cool about this, okay, so we know how to do the scenes, right? You see over here, we've got these little strips with these labels. You click on that, that's what it's called. It's going to come up as, by default, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to say scene whatever. So this one would be scene 5. So I changed that to intro. So you just click on that block, cross out the default label, add in however you want to label it, back out by hitting the keyboard exit button. Now, one of the other things you can do is say your delay, and I would probably move that down here if I'm going to do this, but you can do this like say you're Eddie Van Halen and you want to turn on your phaser. You can see right here, this has scenes, right? So these are set up as scenes. These are set up as toggles, which means I push it, it turns on, push it, it turns off. Okay, you can set it as hold. So, as you just saw right there, right? It flashed, this flashed. So if you want your boost only to come on while you're holding it, you set it up for hold. You hold it down like that, the boost is on. You release it, it's off. That doesn't affect your scenes down here though. Okay, so we're gonna go to toggle. Okay, so let's go to bucket brigade delay. Okay, so we've got the whole thing. We've already seen that scene. So we could make this another scene if we wanted to. You could actually have 8 scenes in here. I usually normally set it up with only 4 or 5, so I usually just use the bottom row. And then I'll leave a couple boosts here so I can shut them on or off, however I see fit. Okay, so you've got toggle, hold, scene, and then that's it. If you want to change this to, so it just says just delay, you click on here. Sorry, I think I blocked the screen again. You just put your finger over there. It kind of works like how an iPhone would work. So you just put that wherever you want it. By clicking, you can just name that delay. Now, right here, it says delay. So let's name this. We know this is a rat. We'll just click on this. Rat. Okay, so now it's labeled a rat. Okay, so we pretty much walked through this. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments.